Hello everyone, I'm BVG Hill, as you know, and this is another episode of Dreamfall Chapters. We left off last episode collecting a bunch of stuff as Saga, and coming back to Kian with an awesome beard. And apparently he's gotten into a position of somewhat importance. And we are finding some way to incapacitate the pipe maintenance worker. This guy over here?
He's a mechanic, working on the pipe network. And he has a workbox with tools.
Hey, Ulvik, buddy.
Have you found anything yet?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Enu and Nico are still out looking. And you're not. You should get to it.
Can't, like, poison one of his beers or something? No? Okay, so a lot more of the piping has gotten finished here. I'm not 100% sure how to get him. Something maybe around the back? To get him distracted, maybe? No? Find some way to incapacitate the pipe maintenance worker. Maybe if I disrupt this thing? No.
It's surprisingly quiet out. Usually these tables are busy until late at night. Granted, it is chilly and damp. Everyone's probably inside, carousing.
Except this dude. This dude's having one hell of a good time. Well, he was. Now he's just passed out on the picnic table. I mean, it happens, right?
The wreaths are part of the Harvest Festival tradition.
We're not one of them. One of the wanted posters. That's refreshing. Okay. Okay, I can't go in there, so nothing to do with the docks. Old Town is apparently completely blocked off now. Council's Harbor Master.
Honor Hilaris has posted these bills everywhere. He's serious about his run for office. The ghetto's been burned to the ground.
Oh.
Whatever's left in there, it's ruins.
So that's what actually happened in the raid. They burned the whole thing to the ground. What would have happened if I tortured or killed the guy? I kind of like how it ended up, though, because if I would have ended up hanging out with Liko, freaking screw that.
There's food left on the table.
Okay. Can I do something with that? No? I wouldn't have wanted to hang out with Liko on that roof. That would have sucked.
I envy those who can shut their doors at night and find peace inside. But that's why we fight. So that they can shut their doors and forget. Enu told me some believe the wreaths protect homes from Yaga, the Wicker Witch. You put a wreath on your door to show that you've made proper offerings.
I feel like I'm just running around in completely the wrong places. Like I'm really just missing something. Access
This
panel.
pipe has a hinged panel in it.
I'll need
But
a tool to open it.
it.
Okay, so that's why I need to knock the guy out. How am I going to incapacitate the dude? So let's go back in then. And like just go over to the dude. Maybe I can just like Vulcan grip his shoulder and he'll just pass out on the floor.
Believe the amount of work this
Da.
Lyle. What do you want? Oh, I thought you were one of them. You know, the magicals. Goddess knows why there's still magicals in this city. I thought they'd been deported. All of them. Never mind. Take a seat, man, and I'll buy you a drink. Where you from? You sound Azadi.
My apologies, I need to be elsewhere.
Oh. Right. Next time.
I could knock him over the head with the butt of my blade, but I don't think Ulvik would approve. I'll just grab it and run, and keep running until the city and all of this is behind me.
I mean, it's an option. Is it not? Can't I put like...
Those tubes will make our lives better.
Really? How's that?
Traditional
Well,
reaping
they're
snacks.
for the
Roasted apples, salted
betterment
yams,
of
sweet
humankind,
meat,
aren't they?
pungent
What does that even
fermented
mean?
snapjaw
Snapjaw
eggs.
eggs.
Life's a series of
I
tubes.
won't say no to a tasty bit
I'll
of
drink
yam.
to that.
Oh, delicious.
You know, Kian's really come into his own since The Longest Journey. Because he seemed a bit lifeless. I think the new voice actor's certainly done a lot for him. What's up, bros? Madam?
I'm not here to speak with strangers. I'm here to drink foreign drinks with exotic fruits in them. Are you trying to ask me up for a dance? A kiss? A quick grope in a dark corner? Come on, use your tongue, man.
What can I do for you?
Maybe I am.
Buy me a drink and I'll tell you my life story. Or buy me two, you can tell me yours. Or buy me three and anything goes. Rusty is the quickest way to the news.
Ulvik's provided Bip with a cot down there, among the wine caskets and beer barrels. I believe the boys acquired a taste for strong drink.
Well, hopefully it affects his species differently than humans. Ulvik, buddy.
Have you found anything?
I'm working.
A new nickel?
Looking around and fucking shit. Every single puzzle, every single segment of this game takes me like 6 times longer than I think it's meant to. Can I just like enlist some drunk guy for a couple of drinks to go like get into a brawl with that dude? And while they're brawling,
Just leave me be.
you know what? Maybe I need to buy that guy upstairs 3 drinks and then ask him to go beat the piss out of the worker. That would be quite good, actually.
Barrel bobbing. There's a tradition we also have in Azadi. Of course, we didn't use apples. We used nettles. They stung fiercely, and the children would cry. It was enjoyable.
I think this sad in Sadir stands for sadistic. Hiya, Azadi scum buckets.
What can I do for you, friend? Buy me a drink and I'll tell you my life story. Or buy me two, you
Are
can
you
tell me
trying
yours.
to ask me up for a dance?
Or
A
buy me
kiss?
three
A
and
quick grope in a
anything
dark
goes.
corner? Come on, use your tongue, man. I'm not here to speak with strangers. I'm here to drink Look, you're a tall, dark and handsome man, true. I'm just not... You're persistent, I'll give you that. But I'm going to ignore you now. I'm not here to speak with strangers. I'm here to drink foreign
Look,
drinks
I'd
with
love to
exotic
chat, but
fruits
you're
in them.
silent and weird. And I'd rather continue my conversation with the lady here. No offense.
Oh,
mate,
house phone.
Maybe work on your social skills? What can I do for you, friend? I've seen you at the Rooster before. You're not a drinking man. So I spend so much Look, I'd love to chat, but you're silent and weird. And I'd rather continue my conversation with the lady here. No offense, right?
I do miss Old Town. Marcuria's just not the same
Ulvik
without
told
the
me
magic
once of the
ghetto.
legend of the Onyx Cockerel,
What?
High King of
Take a
all
look around
cocks.
you. Is this the best place to
Ulvik
lament
told
the
me
loss
once of the
of
legend of the
magicals?
Onyx
Well,
Cockerel,
we have lost
High
something,
King
haven't
of
we?
all
This
cocks.
town really
This
better off
proud
without
fowl
us.
came to the
Any
aid of its
music,
owner
you
when he
don't-
was set upon by
Honesty is
owls.
the quickest way to...
Light. Sharks of the skies. Their thirst for human owls. Light. Sharks of the skies. Their thirst for human blood is legendary.
Those tubes...
I've gotta be. There's gotta be something. Like, I feel like I need to freaking walk around like 17,000 times before I figure out what I'm doing. Is it this thingy? No? He said something about this wreath before,
The
didn't he?
wreaths
Yeah.
are part of the Harvest Festival tradition.
What's up, goats? Plants. What's this?
What was that herb the mole spoke of? Evensong. This must be it.
Oh!
Consume enough and you fall asleep.
Yeah, okay. I mean, this was like
What exactly
Out
are
of the
you
ord-
doing to that goat?
Hello, Anna.
Should I be
Recognize that
jealous?
voice?
Jealous? Of whom? I don't understand what you're saying to me. Where have you been this past month?
Away. Far away. Travelling, so... This goat, what's going on here?
It's rebel business.
Clearly. How's that working out for you? Are you one of them now?
I'm
Yeah.
atoning for my sins.
Right. But you are enjoying it.
I don't enjoy fighting my own people.
Well, you seem to be good at it. Word is the Resistance is gaining support, that people have hope now that you're there.
I'm doing what I can to help.
I heard you went
Yeah.
soft on our vile little Azadi officer. If I'd known, I would have taken care of him myself. Not killing him makes some sense, a source in the tower and all, but for going torture, that's just a missed opportunity. The thing about torture...
Well, if I wanted
is
your
that it's a
opinion, I'd
seal
ask
of
for it. Thank
authenticity.
you very much.
It makes every piece of information more... reliable. I understand your friends didn't take the officer's word for it. Well, even if you didn't pull out of Old Town, at least the Resistance put up a decent fight before... The important thing is, many Azadi died that night. Chalice half full and all that.
What do you want?
Nothing. Nothing. I saw you. It's been a while. I wanted to say hello. Oh, I've missed this. The one-sided conversations, the sullenness and suspicion. I've come to enjoy it quite a bit. Anyway, goats?
We have a lead on the pipes.
Oh, that explains everything.
Does it?
I'll leave you to it then. I'm going to the Rooster later tonight. I need to speak with Ulvik. Maybe I'll see you there.
Maybe.
This is what I love about you, Kian. You're such a people person.
If you didn't sneak up on me all the time, Jesus. Maybe Keon would be a little more forthcoming, I mean. Words. Okay, now, this herb makes you go to sleep in large doses. Bring the Evensong to Ulvik. Tell Ulvik, hey, slide this into one of his drinks. Tell him it's like a fresh mint leaf. You're giving him a mojito on the house. Drink up. Oh,
This is Evensong. It works on goats.
Well, then it should work on the Azadi too, eh?
goats, Azadi, I can see the correlation. One on the house, brother. Azadi rule and all that. I just noticed he has Japanese style sandals. Kind of
One
odd
more in
attire.
the house, da.
Ah, what a lovely head. This one smells different. Malty, sweet. It's almost like the sugar ale from Southern Azadi. Now, this is a brew, Ulvik. It tastes like home, this does. It brings tears to my eyes. It's simply spectacular.
Out like a freaking light. I will, I'll take those. Thank you. Anything else I could take in there? Okay, a map of access points. Okay, fine. Okay, let's leave.
Don't take too long out there. If he wakes up without his tools, there'll be questions and I won't have any good answers.
Tell him some street urchin came in and took him. Good as it's good. It's as good an answer as any, right? Gotcha.
There's a powerful wind blowing from right to left, and it carries something with it. Too quick to see, too fast to grab. I'll lose my fingers if I try and grab it. It's solid, and it's swift.
I gotta figure out some other bullshit now, don't I? Investigate the object passing through the pipes. Is there something around here that I could block the pipe with temporarily. Piece of metal or a rock. No? Let's try opening this one and see if there's any different of an outcome.
There's air flowing from right to left.
Like a tempest in a tube.
Looks empty. There's a strong current of air flowing through it.
Can I put something in it? Maybe? Like a rock? A goat? Some Evan song? Stuff it with plant? No? Is that both of the access panels? Yeah. Can I put these tools back? I don't really have much use for them anymore. Can I talk to you?
He's out like an Iradian soldier on Rose Eve. You can grab his toolbox now, but be subtle about it. The room has eyes. He's out like an Irad.
Alvik is a good man. I enjoy his company. He's true to his word. I trust him with my life and consider him.
It's like, it's never ending. Like, that's what this game is. Like, there's no puzzles to it, really. It's just running around over and over and over.
Who's there?
Checking the same area time after time. Seeing if, as you progress, new things that you can grab suddenly just happen about. Like, I couldn't grab these before, now I can. Why? What good do these do me? Am I supposed to shove these in the access panels? Is that what I'm supposed to do? It's the only thing I could think of. And occasionally there's subtle hints that I'll sometimes catch. Maybe there were subtle hints as to what exactly I was supposed to... Well, the Evan song thing we did learn in the first one, but... how the hell was I supposed to know it was there? Other than goats? I mean, I guess they did kind of mention it, now that I'm thinking about it.
And it carries something with it. Too quick to see, too fast to grab.
There. The hell is that? Take that back.
I'll lose my fingers if I try and grab it. It's solid, and it's swift.
What is it?
Where did the orb come from? I should investigate where this pipe leads. Hopefully to some answers.
Okay. Investigate where the pipe leads. Wonder if I'm supposed to actually do anything with the other thing. Goes over here. Up over there. To that building?
I need to find a way into that building tonight.
Okay. Hey,
There's
mate.
official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away.
How about no? Is that a valid answer? No? Let me try again.
Were you here when we had that horrible mess the other day?
I don't think so.
One of them, what are they called? Them ground crawlers.
Rats?
That's it, rats. One of them rats got into the pipes. Whoop! Got sucked right into the engine.
Oh.
Whoa. That doesn't sound good.
Light. What a bloody mess. Literally. Guts, bones, hair, blood everywhere had to shut things down. And it was us who had to clean it. Engineers wouldn't touch it, said their hands are too valuable. I guess ours aren't.
It's a soldier's lot, isn't it? We do the grunt work. That's how it goes.
Well, I guess they think cleaning out rat guts is more important than us keeping watch and protecting them engineers in there.
Guess so.
Now you see, that was a good clue. That was a solid clue, because I remember there's rats down here in the square. Maybe I can rustle one of them suckers up, put it in the pipes. Because he said that the air in there is going from right to left, so maybe the air in that pipe is going back. Which leads me... Oh, Bip. Buddy, what's up?
So we meet again, Azadi. Prepare your blade for battle.
Goddess, it's late, boy. You should be in bed.
So should you. What you doing now? Chasing rats?
Yes, actually.
The boy appears genuinely interested. I've been told this is rare in children. Perhaps I shouldn't discourage him. I'm too busy to be talking to the boy, and he really shouldn't be out. The boy appears.
Yeah,
yes,
let's let him in on it.
Are you that
He's
hungry?
a good kid.
Rats taste like sewage. Trust me, you're better off eating table scraps.
I'm not eating the rat. I need it for... It's work-related. It is.
Okay, well, don't let me keep you from your rats.
Are you just going to sit there?
It's not every night I get a chance to watch you catch a rat.
Fair point. It's a leftover cheese and meats plate.
Give me that
Died
cheese.
here. The food's good. I would never have left any bits uneaten.
Here, have some cheese, you little
They won't
bastards.
come close as long as I'm standing here.
You're not very good at catching rats, are you?
Hey. Oh, combine. Combine. Knock the rats out. Perfect. Put them to sleep. There we
Here's some
go.
particularly potent cheese. Filthy shadow spawn. Eat it. Eat it all.
Are they going to pass out now? Yeah?
Is it breathing? I don't know. And I don't care. It's a rat, and it's not moving.
You got it! I really didn't think you would. I'm impressed. Well, that was fun. What's next?
Next, you go home and stop distracting me. Or I'll tell the other street urchins you have fleas.
I have no home. You know that. I sleep in the cellar of the Rooster and Kitten.
Good. It's the safest place around. So go back to your cellar and keep your head down. If I see you again tonight...
Please, got it. I'm sleepy anyways. That's why I'm going back. Not because you're telling me to.
And don't throw pebbles at Azadi soldiers.
Oh, Bip. You little rebel. Perhaps that's a good thing. Given the situation and the life he's been handed. Alright, you bloody rat. Oh. Dink, dink. Dink, dink. Dink. Dink, dink. Dink, dink. Oh.
What was that sound? It was a squishy sound, sort of like...
You've got to be kidding me. Not again. Shut a damn ground crawlers.
I guess it's on us to clean up the mess.
That bloody engineer in there's not going to do it. So yeah, it's on us.
Right. Well, let's get to it. No time like the present.
Alright, hurry. Gotta get in that building. Dun 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 dun. This music, though, seems a little intense, doesn't it? Shh. Ha ha, suckers. You've fallen for my trick. Got nothing on me. I'm going in here whether you like it or not. Whoa. This the Matrix? This is unexpected. There's a thumbnail.
I don't know what these are, but they put me in mind of a lady's vanity, except with knobs. Lots and lots of knobs. More of those odd metal orbs. They're doing something to them here, altering them. I wonder what will happen when I push one of these knobs. Oh, I wonder what will happen when I push one of these knobs. Oh, that's ominous.
Okay. I knock this guy out.
There's mathematics on that board.
Looks like drawings to me.
The numbers are flickering. It looks like sorcery.
Oh.
But I'm sure this is science.
You're not supposed to be here. This place is for engineers only. Please leave or I'll be forced to call the guards. I have a very loud voice when I'm scared.
One sound, and you'll be standing on the slopes of the first mountain, yelling at clouds.
No problem. I'll be quiet as a... You're from Azadi. I've seen your profile in embroideries. I never forget a nose. You're the Apostle. Apostle Elvani. You're famous.
Maybe once. Now I'm just Kian. Your turn.
My turn what?
Your name. Who are you?
Firdaus. I'm Firdaus, lead engineer.
I don't know what that means. What do you do?
Don't you know? I thought you would have known. You know, from back when you were... I'm in charge of the team that encodes the spheres that make the engine tick.
What engine?
Okay.
The engine that... you know, the engine. There's only one engine. The one that encompasses the entire city. It's what all the pipes are connected to. Didn't they tell you anything when you were... you know, before you were a traitor?
Assume that I know nothing. What is this engine for?
The engine calculates. That's why they call it the calculating engine. Big numbers, complex equations. My team, we give the engine instructions about how and what to calculate. This is called coding.
I understood none of that.
You can't be here. You're a fugitive, and this is a restricted zone. That's like 2 things that mean you shouldn't be here, and I could probably think of more if you need me to.
I have a sword, and I'm bigger than you.
2 good reasons
Those
for you
are
to
2
shut your
things
mouth.
that count in your favor. Granted.
So what does this calculating engine do? What's its purpose?
I'm really not supposed to. Right. Bigger and sword. As I said, it calculates. I mean, it does more than that, but that's what it was built to do. Its core functionality. It adds, subtracts, multiplies numbers. Big numbers. And it does things with those numbers. Like, have you ever watched the stars in the sky at night?
I'm not just a man with a sword.
Of course. And you've seen how those stars move across the sky. Using a calculating engine, we can actually track those stars and predict where they're going to be in a year from now, or a century, or where they were a century ago.
Why are you tracking stars?
Well, we're not. I mean, it's just an example. We're not actually tracking stars. I mean, sure, we could if we wanted to, but... We're tracking dreams.
Dreams?
Dreams are very complex. which is why we need a big engine with lots of ticking parts to make complex calculations and predictions.
Right, so the part about not just being a man with a sword, assume that's all I am and start over.
Yes, fine.
Kian, come on, man.
Crisscrossing the city.
Use your brain.
Sort of like speaking tubes, connecting 100 sage masters, each with his or her own field of specialty.
So, it's like a university?
Well, I guess. Yes. Yes, this is a good comparison. A whole city filled with clever brains. The spheres pass messages between the different masters, and between them and us. We write messages, and we interpret messages. We tell the individual brains what to think about, and then they do the thinking, and report back to us. Now, this allows us to write ever more complex messages, until finally we have the code we need. The ultimate message. That one we send to the tower.
Why?
Because that's where the biggest brain of them all is located. This is the hub of the Pike network, the engine's core, its heart, the nucleus of the meta... Well, you understand. The fact is, this is the most advanced and scientific task anyone's ever taken on, and we're doing it. You should be proud.
Why are you doing it?
Well, I don't quite know. Because we can? Because no one else can? Because the Prophet told us to, and gave us the tools to do it.
So, you don't know what it's for?
I write the instructions. I'm the man in the middle.
Could they have made him any more
stereotypically
nerdy looking?
Compute the answer. This is my job.
Who knows what the engine is for?
The Six, probably. The Prophet, certainly. Emissary Saya, I would imagine. This is above my pay grade.
Above your...
I was hired to write instructions for the engine and compute the spheres, not to ask questions. And not to answer yours either, Mir. You really should go before someone comes. We'll both be in terrible trouble. They usually check on me all the time. Wonder why they haven't.
I still don't understand. Why build all of this here in Marcuria? Why not in Sadir?
Because of the tower and what's below it. Vast eddies of, meta-energies.
Meta? Do you mean magic?
Magic? Magic? Of course not magic. This engine is the opposite of magic. It's the culmination of everything Azadi has strived for these last 100 years. An end to chaos and uncertainty. An end to superstition and irrationality. An end to magic. When the engine's fully operative and the programming complete, we won't need sorcerers or witchcraft anymore. We'll be able to do anything we want. With science.
Science?
Reshape reality. Rewrite the laws of the cosmos. Remove death and disease. Poverty and warfare. The world will be run by scientists for the betterment of humanity.
What do dreams have to do with it?
The engine feeds on the building blocks of reality. Ideas, stories, dreams. Magic is highly detrimental to the system. See, sorcery causes chaos, injects uncertainties and fallacies into our calculations.
So, is that why magicals
are being relocated? We can't have them around while the engine's calculating. But as soon as we're done...
You believe they're being relocated?
Yes. Yes, of course. I mean, it's what they told us. Why would they lie?
Because they're assholes.
The engine isn't compatible with magic, and we don't want anyone getting hurt. There's no room for sorcery in Marcuria. The magicals are better off in their new homelands.
They're being sent to prison camps.
Re-education camps. This is true, yes, but only temporarily. This is their first stop. Afterwards, they're given passage to their new homelands, where they can...
Do you really believe that? What would the magicals be re-educated to do? Forget that they're magicals? No, Verdaus. That's not the truth. They're imprisoned, killed, They're not given a new home.
But they told us. They said they were...
Well, they lied.
They promised they'd be safe and happy and... light protect them.
So this is why we're sending all the magicals away from Marcuria. Because of the engine.
Yes. Yes. That's why. I didn't know. I didn't know. There are children.
There are.
Yep.
They lied to us.
They did.
You need to remove all magicals before starting up this calculating engine.
It's already running. I'm not... As long as the thermaturgical interference is below the acceptable threshold for...
Pretend that I'm a very small and possibly very stupid child.
Oh. No. No, they don't need to get rid of all of the magicals. Just enough not to disrupt our calculations. We'll be done instructing the network in a couple of days. After that, they can pull the lever whenever they want. That's the last component of the engine. The tower. The one that will start feeding on and molding the dreams. Changing the world for the better. Yeah. I believe the official ceremony is a few days from now. The emissary will be there, together with the First, and the Prophet, and please don't kill me.
I'm not going to kill you. But what you're doing here is not the will of the goddess, Firdaus. Something is going on. Someone's...
Interrupted.
I had a feeling it was you.
Mia? Goddess, what are you doing here, Hami? Where are your men?
Right outside. They can be here in seconds. You, engineer, what's your name?
I threatened him. He played no part in this.
Firdaus. I'm Firdaus. You lied.
I beg your pardon?
You promised they'd be safe.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Go, Firdaus. This is not about you. Just remember what I told you. You're not doing the work of the goddess here.
Old Town was a distraction. Vamon meant it to be a struggle, for my men to die. He wanted to take my mind off the investigation. Commander Vamon and the emissary have been lying to me about...
He still believes.
Why is that?
Because
Kian's
I'm a
in the
danger
right.
to them. And it's not the only thing they've lied to you about. This engine.
You betrayed us. You joined the enemy.
To stop Saya and Vamon, not to fight our people. Not to fight you.
Sister Saya is the emissary. Commander Vamon is your superior officer. They are your people.
They are traitors, Mia. They have betrayed our nation, our faith, and...
You should have come to me first, Apostle. You should have come to me. Instead, you've shamed me. You've shamed Mother Utana, the Six, the goddess, your nation. When I received word someone had been spotted entering this house, I had a feeling it was you. I entered alone for two reasons. One, as a courtesy to the mother. It would break her heart again to hear that you perished in dishonor, fighting my guard. And two, you're living proof that Vamon has lied to me. I cannot reveal my hand to Vamon, but I also cannot let you go.
Shit.
You'll surrender to me now, without struggle, and you'll be brought to Sadir tonight, in secret. The courts will decide your fate. For the time being, while I sort out this mess, you'll be locked away under a false name. No one will know you're alive. When I'm ready to confront the commander and the emissary with their lies, I will reveal the truth about your survival. And you...
It's a lot to take in.
Every step of the way.
Jesus.
Ask Saya and Vamon about the camps, and what they're doing to...
You lied. You lied to us. You told us they would not be harmed. You told us they'd be safe. There were children!
Get off me, you idiot!
Go! Go, Kian! Make them pay for this!
Stop that! Get off me! I'll have you beheaded for this.
Shadow, damn you, man! Leave this place! Now!
Bip, don't take that out of context. Oh no. They took him! No! Not Bip! This recording is going on for ages. I thought this would be a short cutscene. This has gone on for quite some time.
Mother. It's the General. He asks to speak with you.
Send him in, child. Hami, is anything the matter?
A lot.
It's Kian. He's alive.
Oh, Goddess. Goddess be praised. How do you know this?
He broke into the engine room down on City Green.
Light. What was he doing there?
Speaking with one of the engineers, Fadaus, a young man from the southern provinces. Kian said... Oh, well, it's of no consequence. He's a traitor. He's joined the resistance.
Come on.
But it is as I suspected. We have been lied to by Vamon and the emissary.
For what reason?
That I don't know. Yet. And until we do, we cannot confront them, Mother.
I agree. We don't know how firm their grip is on the tower. If they know that we know... What about Kian? Was he... How did he look to you?
He looked strong. Different, but strong.
He must have his reasons for doing what he's doing, Hami. Kian would never betray Azadi, or his faith.
Exactly.
But that's what he's doing. I gave him the honorable choice to turn himself in and face righteous judgment. But he fled, like a coward, when the engineer attacked me.
That's because he's needed.
I don't blame the man. Kian poisoned his mind with baseless lies.
That's what you think.
My men detained him, and I placed him somewhere safe, somewhere he can't tell anyone what he saw and heard. Out of Vamon's reach. We need to keep this between us, or we run the risk of alerting the commander and emissary Saya. Much as I'd like to hunt down Kian,
these two better come around, side with Kian, and just ruin Vamon and Saya.
Illuminate our path and bring us to the truth.
I certainly hope she will.
This recording is ending up insanely long. Please be the end of the cutscenes. Por favor. Oh, thank God. Alright, guys. We're ending it there. I've been recording for like 16 years. That's always the time scale I go to. But yeah, I've been recording for a long time, so I need to end the episode here. So without further ado, remember, if you like this episode, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you really liked it, make sure to hit the subscribe button also down below for more content from this guy right here. And feel free to leave me a comment, letting me know what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like, and any suggestions for games that you would like to see me play in the future. And last but not least, if this video just blew your mind, most definitely be sure to share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, random people you meet on the street or the internet, whatever floats your boat. I'm sorry, on a side note, that I didn't speak that much in this episode, but I cut out a lot of the boring bits, and then it was a cutscene for like the whole second half of the episode, and I didn't want to talk over it. So anyways, I will see all of you in the next one. See you later.